Hey everybody, welcome to the Sky Lounge, here to review some Lakers action. A day late! We're still going to review this action. Well, not really, because it was kind of a game that it just doesn't matter. 107-100 win against the Chicago Bulls at the Staples Center. And again, against the worst, one of the worst teams in the NBA. And yes, we lost to Cleveland, arguably the worst team in the NBA. But we beat the Bulls by 7 points when we're happily leading them in double digits. So again, the funny thing about the Staples Centers is, yes, if there is a home Lakers game, if the opposing team doesn't score over 100 points, like 99, 98, if they're at that point, everyone gets free tacos, right? And listen, I'm a fat ass, but I don't really give a shit about free tacos. What I give a shit about is good defense. And when you play lackadaisical like that the last few minutes of the game, I'm gonna raise my eyebrows at you. Like, what the fuck are you doing on defense? Now, yes, a lot of our players did well, relatively speaking, in the minutes they played. Relatively speaking, I say, right? Lonzo with his beautiful amount of points. That's why I have to put my boy Lonzo up there. Brandon Ingram, Kuz, KCP doing their shit. What is worrying me and concerning me at this time is Josh Hart. This guy has no confidence, no rhythm in his game right now, and it is really concerning. Now, like I said, this is one of those games I don't really read too much into. You beat one of the worst teams in the NBA. Congratulations. The Lakers haven't had this kind of consistency in the last few weeks, to be honest, where they should be winning games and they should be playing their full arsenal of resources, but they don't. They just don't. And there was a quote, I believe from Undisputed by Shannon Sharpe or somewhere. This is the same Lakers team as last season, and I don't really disagree, to be honest. It's just there seems to be a bit of stagnancy right now, and obviously the injuries aren't helping at all. But I'm looking at the situation as a Lakers fan thinking, all right, we're still on the 8th seed. Yes, we dropped down to the 9th seed, but we are back up on the 8th seed now. And this is a tricky situation where you're going to be vying for playoff spots. But do you really want to destroy whatever kind of chemistry, whatever kind of dynamic you've created over this past offseason and really the last few months? And I know people on the internet have this quick trigger finger about moving pieces left and right easily. But the logistics of it, kind of gets overblown because you can't just willy-nilly trade players very easily. It's very difficult to do so. And even if you have a wish list for a superstar, there's a lot of variables that go into that, right? The whole AD thing, okay? Really think about what you have to give up for AD right now, at the moment right now. I know a lot of faux Lakers fans wants to say that shit. Obviously, I would love AD, but to get him now would be ludicrous. And my whole thing is this: where's the impatience kicking in? This season's all about just getting to the playoffs. I feel like this season should be just focusing on getting back to playoff form, right? And that's all about mental discipline, physical, regimens to keep you physically fit for the entirety of the season. And I feel like that's getting lost on a lot of people. I feel a lot of people are just kind of skimming through that detail of, we just need to win. Like, dude, do you understand what kind of team this was the past few years? This was a sub 500 team. We're trying to get back into the playoffs. That's the first and foremost thing that we have to make sure we do. Now, anything after that should really be based on how we do in the playoffs, if we make it to the playoffs. And I say if because this Western Conference it's insane. It is absolutely insane. So, listen, guys. And honestly, I don't care what the fuck you people think. I'm going to be patient with my Lakers, as I've always been, as I always will be, because the reality of basketball and team sports, it takes time. It does. Or it takes a snake to fucking move over. But, hey, that's just me. That's my thoughts. So, guys, follow me on the Sky Lounge. All links in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe for more daily content.